Hey guys, this is Issues with Taddy One Skip. I am, you're not. I still am, you're not. How you doing? Am I? I don't know. Guys, listen, I want to just put some heads together here and do a little bit of, I don't know, some critical thinking. A wee bit of critical thinking. Guys, I want you to think about something. GypsyRose Blanchard is on a junket. She's on a press tour that is at least first class or business class. And the reason is because she unalived her mom. That is her only claim to fame. She unalived her mom. Now, some people say, oh, because, she has survived Munchausen by proxy. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Here's what she did. Her mom wanted to give Gypsy the best life possible because her dad, sorry, Rod, that bullshit about you paying child support all the way, that wasn't true, Rod. That's not true. So being the fact that Gypsy's dad was totally unreliable, and Gypsy knows that her dad was unreliable. She knows whether she got money from her dad each month. She knows whether her dad called and tried to keep in touch with her. She knows that, according to her bullshit, that her dad thought she only was going to live to be 16 or 18 years old, and her dad just said, what the fuck? I don't care. I have 2 kids here with the wife that I'm married to, and I don't really care about Gypsy because he never did anything to go out of his way to be with Gypsy, to help Gypsy, to ever be there for any of this bullshit that is a crock of lies. What we see, what we have proof of, is Gypsy going on these amazing vacations because her mom and her conned people into thinking she was sicker than what she was, and they got a free house out of the deal, they got a free car out of the deal, and they got free trips and free junkets to go to places and sit with celebrities and eat royal mashed potatoes and live their best life just like any other average bear. Okay, so all Dee Dee did was, instead of going to work, she started this fabrication, this con to give her daughter everything and to stay home and protect her daughter, or to protect the world from her daughter. Now, what do you think is going on right this very second? Gypsy's on another junket, and she is smudging in our faces. She's taking our face and she's rubbing it in the dirt, everybody's face, because she unalived her mom. She made Nicholas go to John, fall for all of her bullshit. Nick's in there doing life. It's over for him, right? More or less. That's what she thinks anyway. And she's out there living her best life. And the stepmom and the dad that weren't there, because too many people have said, yeah, I don't care. Ryan Anderson was telling the truth, that he would try to call Christy, and Christy just didn't want to show up for Gypsy. Now, Brandy says something different. I ain't buying it, Brandy. Too many people that were in the jail with her. No. And, you could read things, you could see things, and it's really hard for me to believe somebody that said that they would put their hand on a Bible and say that if that baby was around, they wouldn't be going on a road trip, only to find out that baby was around for one day, according to what everybody's trying to feed us. Because on the 29th, Christy Blanchard was on a road trip. She said she was, and that, would she be on a road trip if there was a baby? And according to GypsyRose Blanchard, the baby was born on the 28th of December while she was in the middle of fighting with hackers about her phone and getting her account back from TikTok, which was the most important thing. Just like the most important thing here is this junket packet for Gypsy to show the world that she has risen above. She's gotten away with MURDER. And now she wants to rub our noses in it, make more money off of it, tear her mom's legacy completely apart. And we are supposed to believe that she has this deep love for 2 people that let her down. These are two, if we're to believe Gypsy's story, and she was ABUSED, even though no pictures, no proof, no nothing, just everything in that house was for Gypsy. It was a mess, but everything in that house was Gypsy got everything. Dee Dee, everything she did was for Gypsy. Her last breath was for Gypsy. So we're to believe that, if we believe Gypsy, Bree, if we believe that Gypsy was treated so horrible by her mom, and her own dad didn't even protect her, and her own stepmom didn't even protect her, but they were raising their own children. You mean to tell me Gypsy ain't pissed off about that? She's pissed off that her mom was a little overprotective, is what she says, right? That's what she told the police and everything. I'd say she's overprotective. My mom is. But the people that abandoned her, she's quite all right with. Do you know how stupid that sounds? I'm just asking for truth purposes. This cycle with Gypsy has continued. She's on it today. She did it with her mom. She's done it after her mom. And she will continue to do it. And she will continue to be the evil person she is, because she can't help herself. She's evil. She's the one that came up with everything that Nick should do to their daughter. And now she has a daughter. Have fun with that, Ken. Have fun with that. Because you now know. And Grandma Raina, you now know. There is no guessing here. You now have proof that whatever was supposed to happen to Gypsy's firstborn daughter with Nicholas Godejohn, a sacrifice, right? She was supposed to be a sacrifice. We now know that that was all Gypsy's idea. And what do you have? A granddaughter? Really? This is all okay with you? This is who your son chose? Ken, no wonder why you're so happy in California. I agree, you should be happy in California, like I said before, because the least safest place for your daughter is in the arms of her mother. You get to do that for the rest of your life. Ryan Anderson, you dodged a bullet. Ken Euchre, you'll never sleep again. Take your daughter and run. But make sure she's your daughter. Ken, stay in California. We know that's what it's all about. Because there's no way in hell anybody with any kind of critical thinking, anybody with any kind of smarts would read and know that the woman that you just had a baby with, supposedly, had offered up her firstborn to the person that supposedly unalived her mom. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. Have fun with that. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy. One skip I am, you're not. Have a great day. Please like, subscribe, and share. Happy weekend. March 8th, Saturday, with H&R Puffin Stuff. Guys, don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Unless you can Euchre. And all of your tomorrows will never be peaceful. Because your daughter. You gotta look out for your daughter. Because of what your wife. Because of what Gypsy said. Doesn't that concern you? Ken, wake up!